the earth, and the only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my whole scenery with your astonishing beauty. You couldn't make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural thing. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. Yeah, you are my African queen. I say you are the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. Yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah. You are my African queen. Say you are the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, yeah. And that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. I saw this story go. So the story go. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, out of a million. Oh. Just like the sun, light up the earth. You light up my life. And the only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my whole scenery with your astonishing beauty. You couldn't make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural thing. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. Yeah, you are my African queen. I say you are the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been, yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah. You are my African queen. Say you are the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, yeah. And that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. I saw this story go. I saw this story go. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, out of a million, you stand as one, the outstanding one. I look into your eyes, then what I see is paradise. You captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. Oh, yeah. Just like the sun, light up the earth. You light up my life. And the only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my whole scenery with your astonishing beauty. You couldn't make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural thing. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. Yeah, you are my African queen. I say you are the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been, yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah. You are my African queen. Say you are the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, yeah. And that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. I saw this story go. Saw this story go. Ooh, 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 ooh. See, out of a million, you stand as one, the outstanding one. I look into your eyes, then what I see is paradise. You captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. I cannot deny this feeling that I'm feeling inside. Hey, no one gonna take your place.
Hello, hello, hello. You're now listening to Jesse Radio. Welcome to our talk show hour. The one and only Queen D in the building. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Sophie. Sorry, Sophie. I was like, where is this voice coming from? It's all coming from behind there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Sophie's here with us today.
Hey people, how you doing?
Hi,
Hope you're good.
Sophie. I had to have you back. We had to continue our conversation from where we left from last time. And of course, we need a man's opinion also on this very, very, very special, delicate topic. Mr. Joe in the building. If you don't mind, take your seats. Mr. Fixer.
Yes.
DJ Joe, the one and only. Welcome back. How are you doing today?
Bless.
You're always blessed.
Always bless.
Sophie and Joe, welcome back. Welcome. Actually, before we start, I would like to give a shout out to Kenny, the star. He was supposed to be with us here today, but unfortunately, he has flu. His throat is sore and he's sick. So I'm sending you, Kenny, all the way there. A very, very speedy recovery. I hope that you will get well soon. So yeah, so shout out to Kenny for that. Hope you get well soon. Guys, before we start to the topic that you guys are most here to hear, I would like to do a recap about last week what we had, what we were talking about. So we were talking about last week the reasons for infidelities. And we are also stating the risk factors of why people may step out of their marriage or relationship. So if you guys remember, Joe and Sophie, do you guys remember what was the most like 5 factors and the reasons for infidelities? I started again, guys. Infidelity. Okay, Sophie, did you remember our conversation last week?
I must admit that I barely remember.
Okay, well, in your own words, what do you think are the 5 main factors, risk factors, that will make somebody step out of their, relationship?
Lack of communication was one.
Yes, lack of communication.
Lack of intimacy.
Yes.
What else was there? I can't remember. What was the other ones?
No, you can just tell me from your own word. I will tell you the facts.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah, lack of communication and lack of intimacy, getting bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, I can hear myself.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure the sound in Facebook.
Okay, so basically, so Sophie was saying lack of communication, lack of intimacy, and boredom. How about you, Joe? Do you remember the 5 main factors of why people will step out of their marriage?
Yeah, attention.
Okay, so attention seekers.
Attention seekers and hey, Charlie.
You forgot.
Wait, no, not forget.
Listen, that put your brain now. Wake up.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to put it to my position.
Okay, let me help you guys. So
Yeah, go through.
yeah.
I think I can remember the attention and also I think what else? I think Sophia have said it all probably.
No, Sophie just said few of the main ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, the risk factors for marital infidelities are: number 1, lack of communication;
Yeah.
number
lack of
2,
connection, yeah.
financial pressure; number 3, lack of respect; number 4, emotional physical disconnect, so that's intimacy; and number 4, love compatibility. So the reason why I wanted to do some recap, we are going state by state. Last week we were more empathizing on communication aspect. Now we are going to focus on the intimacy aspect, which is the physical connection. And that's why we are going to talk about today how couples should spice up their sex life. So even if you're not couple, you can actually take notes from this conversation and apply it to somebody, when you find that special someone. Hopefully one day or soon. Anyway, before we start up the hot, spicy conversation, I would like to know from Joe. Are you here with us, Joe?
I'm here, 100%.
This topic, what do you think about this topic so far? I know it's like a stigma and a taboo in the African community to talk about sex.
No.
Sex, but
It's not. I mean, that is individual opinions. You understand? But
yeah.
I mean, as far as my I'm touching to my opinion, you know,
Mm-hmm.
um, sex is something that need to be educated to people,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
because it's not many of us growing up knowing certain things like that,
Mm.
and you know, and if like we go back 20 years back of us, like in Africa, probably there are certain things is forbid to do, but this 21st century is like it has been ordained, you know, that people
Everything
don't
is
really,
wide and open.
yeah, wide and open. So
Yeah.
we have to go back to the drawing board and probably,
Mm.
you know, reinstate things back, because then we able to know the thing, because these are the things that helps relationship to grow, because let's assume that the other side know how to do it better and the other side don't, then it become a problem. And you know, we men, we have something in us that when a woman know how to handle certain things, we have different perception of her.
In what way? You think she's a pro in a way?
Yeah, no, me, I don't
Yeah.
think like that. I'm
Okay,
just
but
saying in general.
In general, that's how men think.
Most, I don't say all of them.
So when a woman, can you be more specific on what you
No,
mean?
you know, we are on air, so I don't want to, you know,
We
like
are on air,
tackle and think. What I'm trying to say that
Yeah.
when a woman know how to handle things
Handle what things?
in bed,
Thank you.
Specifically,
because
yeah.
remember, this
Yeah.
is not gospel hour. This is chat with music hour. So we are here to say like it is.
I'm not Cardi B. Okay, what I'm trying to say that
Yeah.
if
If a woman is
if
too
a-
good.
yeah, if a woman is good
Mm-hmm.
in bed,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, probably turn the man brain to 96 degree. You understand? We have a different perception of that woman. Not me. Me, I don't really care. But some people, I know, I've come across so many people who have, you know, complained. This girl, she sabi do amu, like she be ash. You know, that kind of thing. You know, that kind of narrative. You understand?
The stigma behind it.
Exactly. So
Okay.
to me,
Okay.
these are the things that we need to educate people that it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It has
Yeah.
to be balanced.
Yeah.
You know, we both cannot be on the same page.
So let me understand you right. So instead of it to be a positive, for me, I think it would have been a positive like feedback, but they take it as a negative aspect. Like,
Some,
wow,
yeah, some,
That's-
some. Basically, to me, trust me, I have no problem with. I was even be grateful if you know how to do it.
yeah. So it's easier. At least you.
I'm
would
telling you, I'm telling you,
Sophie,
it's an easy bite.
Sophie, are you understanding this language here?
Of course, you understand.
So if I understood correct,
yeah.
if the woman is so-called
Good in bed.
good in bed
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that she got some experience about
Yeah,
that.
let's say when a woman is very experienced in bed.
Yeah.
Mhm. The viewer.
Some guys think. Did I understand correct that some
Some,
guys
yeah,
think that
yeah.
it's a bad thing?
No,
Some
no.
guy view
they
her as a
view her as a pro.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah, in that aspect. That's what I'm trying to
pro
say.
is a term like somebody who sell her for money basically. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
That's how they'll view her.
Well, that's
it's funny, pretty funny.
But what about if the guy is more experienced than the woman? Isn't it like, shouldn't it go vice versa? That also we should think about that the guy is.
Yeah, in the natural form, that's what I prefer, that it have to be both side.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, these two individuals cannot be in the same thing.
Yeah,
you
but
understand?
why do people always think about that? If the woman is a pro, or the woman is like experienced in sex, then why do they think that? Oh, okay, she's
Okay.
and
yeah.
then like for guys, they don't think that way. They're like, oh yeah, he's doing good. He's getting all the ladies and whatnot.
But Sophie, Joe, before you answer that
No,
question,
please go on.
you know, this is exactly why I said it's a stigma and a kind of a taboo thing, because in African cultures, especially in African homes, we don't really we don't talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
The sex word is a taboo, and that's why most guys, those guys that Joe is talking about, I would just consider them as the guys who really don't know nothing about sex. They just have their own ideal of what sex supposed to be like. And the women that they think that they are good, maybe they are just average, but it's just they are too good to compare to what they have had before in that relationship. But let's say if we would have had the sex talk in our early age from our mom and dad, they would have taught us, the because like when you in Finland, I don't know if your mom ever had this talk with you, like
Yes.
your mom had that with you.
Yeah, we had that.
Okay, please tell me more about that experience. 'Cause I'm curious. I wanted us to share our own experience also with Joe and I, because I never had that conversation.
I don't know if my mom
Yeah.
appreciates this story, but the story goes like this.
And how old were you when you had that conversation? In the
I was
beginning?
5 or 6.
5 years, 6 what?
Yeah, but it was only because I learned a new word, and it wasn't a good word.
Okay, you were curious about.
Yeah,
okay.
it was the word like to fuck. So my mom and my stepdad, they were upstairs, and I heard them laughing, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, what are you doing? And then they didn't answer, and then I was like, are you fucking?
Oh my god! At 5 years old.
Yeah, because I learned a new word. I didn't know what it means. So then my mom came downstairs and we were like, what did you say?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, are you fucking? Because I thought that it was just like something, like I didn't know what it means. So then we had the talk.
So what did your mom explain? What did she say?
Well, she was asking me, do you know what it means? And then she was just explaining what is sex.
Oh my God. You know what? That takes me back. I want Joe to answer this question. Joe, imagine you being in Sophie's situation right now. You telling your dad or your mom if they are effing. What do you think your mom or your dad would have responded to you at that moment, at the age of 5? Would you have receiving a big slap? Or would you have receiving
You're
a
talking about
lesson?
African parents.
African parents,
Of course, but now you already answered the question.
I want your experience. What do you think your mom or dad would have done at
You
that
answered
stage?
the question already.
But I want to hear
It's
your
a knock.
it's
That
a
one
knock.
is a knock. You already answered.
Sophie, I grew up in a household, even when at the age of 16 years old, when I was watching TV with my dad, when they had like a sex scene, or kissing scene, I had to turn my other cheek. So that you don't see what's happening there.
You can't even watch when anytime this kind of stuff is going on. You can't even watch it. I mean, like, you have to throw your eyes off from the TV. You'll be doing like this.
But I think
Yeah.
really, to be honest with you, that sex education is really important to start early, but not as early as Sophie did.
No,
Yeah.
but it was only because
You heard that word.
I learned that word, so
Yeah.
I had
No,
to.
but
She
Diana,
was
I
explaining
don't
me.
think maybe from 5 years going
Mm.
it's supposed to be.
You're supposed to learn that.
Yeah,
There's
you know why?
There's
Yeah.
Because sorry, I don't cut you
Mhm.
off. That's now in this world we have people, we call them pedophile. We have people that molest kids and all that. So it's good that when your child, both male or female,
Yeah.
go out there, play in a friend's house or something like that, and someone will touch them inappropriate, the child can able to identify where that particular part of her body was touched.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think those times that we need to lie to the kid that, there are this thing it called maybe like a biscuit is called this, called that. I think that is old school thought.
Of course.
yeah.
I agree
That's
with you on that.
That's why I have to say that in the Finnish school system, it's good that there is the health education, and part of it is sex education. For example, me at work, since I work in a school, I was teaching one student who missed the sex education lesson. I had to teach him how to put a condom on.
Okay.
And it was part of the sex education. I can't remember which organization was it, but there's online in one website, there's like different steps how to educate your kids about sexuality and how you would do it. And there's different ages.
Okay.
That what you should do with this age, what you should do with this age, and what you should educate them.
Okay, we're gonna link the link at the end of the live conversation, because I think, and ladies, and gents, the reason why I wanted to start from early, because we need to start from basis so that we can go to our destination, which is how to spice up your sex life. So before we go to that department, we need to know what sex is and how to educate the younger ones. And as the younger generation right now, they are so carelessly, wild and free-minded, and they're just revolutionary. They just want to, try new things and all that. And unfortunately, they are not educated like we weren't. Unfortunately, we wasn't. And if we were living like how they're living now, just imagine how many diseases young teenagers are having right now because of lack of education, lack of protection.
Yeah.
True.
So please, if you're out there, you know that you're underage and you're having sex, remember to protect yourself. Because HIV is actually growing right now in Finland, even though it's curable right now. It's detectable and all that, but still.
It's curable.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot transit to somebody else. You can take tablets. You can still have family. Imagine that. That's how it has, it's advanced. It's not anymore like this kind of disease like you have to be scared of, but it's still, HIV is a big word if you think about it.
But that's a funny narrative that people have because malaria is more dangerous than HIV. Malaria catch you high fever, you can die if you don't have good intensive care. Yeah,
that's true.
Of course.
Yeah, especially in Africa.
You understand? So those time, of course, we scared about someone who have HIV and all that. But about 15 years now, I will not come close to you like I want to have something to do with you. By the end of the day, of course, prevention is better than cure. You understand? By the end of the day, it's not like too scared like before. There's more dangerous disease out there more than that. So
there are.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So now that we have talked about all this sickness, diseases, and stuff like that, let's go to the spicy part, which is how to spice up your sex life. So last week we had a conversation on communication. Now we're going to talk about intimacy, physical aspect. As you know, most married couples, especially those ones who have been married for too long, know that sometimes their sex life, they don't even have sex life, if I can be honest with you. I wasn't married, but I used to be in a long relationship. So sometimes that person become a friend, or roommates or housemates, how you call them. So that lack of intimacy is not there because of the bare minimum. They don't put that effort. So talking about effort, for those people out there who has been in a relationship and you want to sparkle that intimacy again between you guys, how to do so? Joe, what's your advice for people like that? First, lesson number one.
Yeah. About how to spice your sex life. When we say sex life,
it's just how to sparkle that intimacy level. Let's go first.
Okay, the intimacy level.
Yeah.
All right.
How to
It's not about you putting the lady on the bed and trying to do whatever you want to do. That is number one. 2, you the man need to be authentic yourself.
Yeah. Authentic in what way?
Romantically.
Romantically.
You the man, you have to be romantic yourself before transmitting to somebody else. If you are not romantic, some men are not romantic.
But describe romantic. What's romantic to you?
Okay, romantic to me is something that you the man, you dress good. You understand? Romantic is not about you buy flower for a woman that makes you romantic. No, it have so many diversity. You understand? So one, you have to dress good, smell good, take care of yourself.
Okay,
self-care. You understand? Then you can be attracted to somebody. That also is the romantic aspect. You understand?
Yeah.
So you the man, if you are into all those things, it's much easy for you to notice somebody. But if you don't care, that means you don't care about others. You understand my point?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, assuming that, as I'm sitting here, I always feel myself. So if I see a woman who is onto my standard, it's easy
for you to be attracted to
attractive.
That person.
So I'll go to, so then I know how to prepare because I'm already preparing myself. You understand?
Yeah.
So because then I know how to make my home nice, look good. So the same way you can decor your home, the same way you can decor
your body,
your body and the woman.
And the woman, that's true.
You understand? What I mean, decor the woman is not about buying clothes for her, but preparing something beautiful. You understand? But then those of the men who don't care are the one who are not romantic. If it's you know me, romantic is not my thing. Romantic is your thing. It's that just you don't want to do it.
It should be number one thing. It should
Exactly.
Be, yeah, it should be a number one thing for, especially when you're in a
Exactly.
relationship for so long.
And how you can spice it this is for you to know how you can talk to your lady.
Yes.
It's very important.
It's,
If you know how to talk to your woman,
a smooth talker.
that is a number one romantic I can ever place my hand on, because I'm telling you, for you how you approach your communication, how you relate
Yes.
to your woman,
Yes.
she don't need anything else.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
She can say even how you are angry, how I calm you down. I don't be in the same anger level with you, but rather be humble. They will always have this narrative that all women have to be submissive. Man also have to be submissive too.
Yes.
You understand? So all these are romantic. Some people get romantic in a different way. That let me buy a flower and give you and going to you or take you to a restaurant. Of course, it's part of it.
That's
but
the
then
bare minimum.
it's not all.
That's the bare minimum, yeah.
It's not all. How you talk, how you approach certain situation with her. You understand? And how you make her feel.
That's the
You know,
main key.
that's the romantic higher level. You know, they call values. You understand? So if you don't make that woman feel that aspect, I don't see how many flowers you bring that will make me a romantic. No.
That's true.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree on you on that. What Sophie says. What you got to add to this?
Well, it goes to communication. If there is a situation that there's no sex life in the relationship, you should talk about it. Figure out why there's no sex. Why, like, what are the reasons for it? And how could you continue from there? That what, like, each other, what do they need to do that there would be some kind of intimacy? Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Communication, definitely. And both of you guys actually did make a great point of view. But most people think that intimacy just like happen when it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Intimacy doesn't happen when it's bedtime.
No.
Intimacy is just from the beginning when you guys woke up. Like as Jojo was just saying, how you are approaching the lady or the man, because Joe is not also one way straight. There are also some men who are like opposites. You know, they are doing everything for that lady. They are romantic, but the lady is not really meeting up to their own expectation.
But then that's what I don't find that should be a problem, because that's why we all have a teacher. Relationship also one have to be teacher and one have to be student.
And who has to be the teacher and who is good?
Is the one who knows. So that's why I'm saying that no matter what, if you are a man, you are not romantic, and the woman is romantic. You, the man, need to be humble to learn.
To learn, exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
If you, the woman, you are not romantic, and the man is romantic,
The
you,
woman
the
have to
woman,
be
also have to humble
and
to learn.
Yeah. So there have to be willingness. They have to have that
Exactly,
willingness to learn.
and compromises.
Compromising, that's true.
Because relationship without a compromise, it can't work. Then you both are you both are captain, and who is going to captain the field? It's going to be a problem. You understand? So always when you're in relationship, you the man try as much to be ahead all the time. Lead the goals. Don't let the woman lead the goals. What I'm saying is that women expect more from us than we expect more from them. In that sense, is that
we need a leadership.
Exactly, because from the beginning of the creature, a man always has been the head. You understand? A woman, as described, as my religion described in the Bible, a woman is a helper to man. So if a woman comes in my life, I'm expecting her to help me, but not me helping her. You understand? Helping her in that is that I can protect you. It's my responsibility to protect you and provide for you.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But not you providing for me.
Yes.
Your help to me is to guide me. Because when I go out there, I leave you at home, you are the master.
Preach it, brother. This is exactly what I mean. He's a real man. He knows that's what a real man does. And I'm going to actually share a story, and I need your both opinion on this. Okay, we're talking about the man who can provide. Say you are, there's this lady, hardworking lady who goes out and take care of herself, and then she has this guy who is not financially stable, but they have been together for long, and she is showing understanding. This lady come home, she cooks and cleans. The guy, all he does, stays home, and at the end of the day, the guy demands sex from this lady, and this lady is saying like she's not in the mood. As what would you guys what would you guys say to this story? Actually, Sophie, imagine yourself in this lady's situation.
I would try to support the guy or guide him to get that he would get a job or something, that he would
What about
do
the guy is not
something.
willing to get a job? He's comfortable being the way he is.
Then bye. I'm not your maid. I'm not. I wouldn't. It would be different if the guy would be willing to. He's looking for a new job or something, study or anything like that. That he would try to develop himself. Then yeah, of course, then it would work. But then it doesn't work if the guy is just like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I feel used in that situation.
So Joe, what you said? That I hear you laughing.
You know,
These are true stories. I have so many people who go through
no.
stuff like this.
I've witnessed a lot.
Exactly.
You know that's why I always say that, I don't like hyping things that I know that they are irrelevant. You have 2 legs, you have 2 hands, and you want to tell me you are lazy. You understand? If people like this, I can't talk to you. It's not like I hate you, no. You understand? Even like as a Christian, the Bible says a hand does not work, does not feed. So it's simple as that. So if you're a lady out there, listen carefully.
Listen.
And your man is lazy at home and you are feeding the man, I'm telling you, you are doing a terrible mistake. Don't do that. I'm a man, but don't do that. The man rather have to take care of you. It have to be opposite.
There's men, they have a name. They have called opportunities, my loves. They grab the opportunity. I mean, come on, who wouldn't take the opportunity? Free house, free food, free sex. What you got to do, and the woman is okay with that, of course.
No, Diana, this type of things comes with whereby the woman think that maybe she has reached the menopause level, that she don't have any choice, or probably she's not good enough for, in the eyes of some men. So right now, maybe she have been there for many years, she don't have any man, so now she have able to have this person, so she will do everything, to please the person.
That is so true.
But if you have that kind of mindset, then you are downgrading yourself. Because as far as I'm concerned, age is just a number.
Age is just a number.
Go out there, look beautiful. They say beauty lies in the eyes of what? The beholder. So don't think that man at home feeding, he's there. Because when that man have the next opportunity, he's moving out.
He's going to run away.
You understand? That is the fact.
So ladies, please, if you are one of those ladies, if you recognize yourself in this story, I beg, do yourself a favor and just build yourself, have self-confidence, know your worth.
Absolutely.
And leave that bum ass alone. Leave that bum ass alone. Bum asses have another bum ass. Because there are a lot of men in this country, in Finland. And I don't even blame the ladies. I just blame the Finnish society, Kela. But that's something we're going to talk about another time.
It's a system. So
it's a systematic thing. But Kela has a fault in this because, when you are getting some type of money from the governments, some men who just came from nowhere, they don't have nothing, that amount is something to them, so they don't feel that they need to work or make more money. They're okay with that. You know what I mean? Because you guys know what I mean. And some ladies, because the guy is good looking, or maybe he carry a heavy bag between his legs,
that we have to emphasize on. I always tell to ladies that if you are looking for a guy who is good looking, or
has a big, you know what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, in that aspect, yeah, you know,
Because the ladies, trust
but-
me, Joe, they rather keep the
no, but
they rather keep a good-looking man and a guy who has a let's say
no,
plantain.
no, you can baby leg. They call it baby leg.
Baby like a baby
Yeah,
leg.
but no, but Diane, you know, that's a mistake that people always, you know, that do. You understand? You know, having a baby leg is not an issue. It's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But then how to use it is the problem.
Oh, that's how that we're gonna go up there later. Let's not
Okay.
jump
So
into
if
that.
you are not jumping,
Little
then
by
I want
little.
to say this to some ladies out there. If you listen to my little advice, looking for a nice guy, cute guy is all good. Don't get me wrong. But then go out there and look for quality, not quantity.
Say that one more time, please.
Go out there, look for quality,
Not
not quantity.
quantity, guys.
The
Please.
quantity, it will choke you.
Big time.
It will choke you.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big
End of
time.
story.
Big time.
They say a word to a wise is enough. So only the wise will understand what I've just said.
Okay, Joe. Actually, before I ask Sophia this question,
Mm.
would you say that men understand how women feel in general?
Is a dicey question because some really do.
Some understand.
Some don't care.
Okay.
They don't care at all how you feel.
They don't care to understand. Is that what you're saying?
They don't even want to know.
Oh wow.
The real man.
Cares.
You know, we have man, we have man, we have real man. We have three type of men. Man,
Can you give me
a real man.
definition of a man, a real man, and a man? What's
Real man is the one who take responsibility.
a provider, a leader?
No, responsibility is a broad, so it come up with so many things. A man who just said, I'm a man, you know, you think I'm a man,
Okay.
who talk verbally.
Okay. Yeah.
And the man
Talk the talk.
who will just be there and he just want to be out there with his friends. Irresponsible.
But we don't call that men, we call that boys.
No, no.
Exactly,
Yeah, we call
exactly.
that boys.
If you
We
boys,
call those
no,
boys.
if you call boys, maybe
Yeah.
probably it's a grown-up man, so you
Yeah,
not
but that's
in
what
that
we
sense.
call boys.
You call them boys. I understand you. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. You call
Yeah.
them boys, yes, but then it's a grown-up man. So I'm just putting into that category. You understand? So a real man is a person who take responsibility. So if you are a man out there, you don't have responsibility. I don't categorize you as a man. You understand? You are just ordinary person.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, eh?
You are called
I'm
yeah,
not talking
man.
anything. No.
Yeah. So go on. Yeah, so they have those men and they have real men and they have a man.
Yeah.
And the man
Real
is the
man.
provider, a real man.
A real man is the one who provide for his family.
Oh, and that's what
Who
we're
don't
looking,
let
that's
his
what
family
we're looking
struggle.
for, guys. The real man.
The real man.
The real man.
The real man. But Sophie, you know, I always said that a man is your responsibility to take care of your family.
Absolutely.
You see, I have people here in this country, like one or two, they don't see their kids, but they are always taking care of them. You understand? They have a guy who loves his child to death. Even no matter how the woman is treating him, he's still trying.
His
Even the
best.
money that they're asking to pay, he's paying extra. And
That's
they have
the
some
love.
men. I know a guy who have about 5-6 kids in this country. And one of the kid is living just 1 kilometers away from him, and he have never even seen the kid.
Oh, I think I know that guy too.
Please, I not talking
I think I
anything.
know that guy too.
I'm not talking anything. I'm not talking anything.
Useless
I'm
idiots
just-
are all over it.
Hey, you, hey. You see, so it's pretty sad.
It is.
So if you're a man out there, please try as much to take care of your responsibility, because women are. We always said they are the weaker vessel, but at the same time they are very sensitive. You know, anything you do to them hurt them, and a woman tongue is very powerful.
When they swear you,
Yeah, very
That's-
powerful.
yeah.
That's why I'm very careful with my doings. You know, like if I have something to do with you, whatever it is, you know, we come, we shut it down, you go away, I go my way peacefully, amicably, because I don't want tomorrow, like, you know, I'll be walking in the street and my belly start to hurt. You understand? And it's another news. You understand? So if you're a man out there, be careful of your doings, how you do things, how you talk to a woman, how you can able to approach certain situation.
Exactly.
You know, those are the things that you make the woman sober. You know, say, oh, my husband, he talked to me nice. Even she's proud, she's boldly. It's not all women who go out there who can boldly say, my home, ask for my husband or ask for my man. It's very rare. They're not much.
It's very rare, very rare. But as the saying goes, a happy wife,
A happy life.
a happy life. So,
And vice versa too,
Yeah.
Diana. We need to also know that.
but Joe, you have to know that when you keep your woman happy, you'll be 10 times happier.
I agree. But then also, we also have to talk to our ladies too.
But that's we're gonna do. But now
Yeah.
today's sexy time. You know
Yeah,
what time is it?
But how to spicy? How to spicy? It goes both sides too.
I know. We're gonna
Okay.
jump into that. I just
Okay.
asked Sophie, do you think that I just asked you the question. Now I'm gonna reverse the question to Sophie.
Okay.
Sophie, I'm gonna change the gear to you. So, how can you spice up your sex life? And do you feel like men understand how women feel when it comes to their body parts and all that kind of stuff?
It depends of the guy. Some men understands how women's like body feels, how does it work. But women are also different. Some like some things and some like other things. We're not robots. We're not the same.
But have you had guys who definitely didn't understand how to please
I've
you?
had guys who definitely didn't understand what they are doing, and I've had guys who definitely knows what they're doing.
Okay, so you were pleasantly surprised.
Of
there.
course.
Okay.
And I like to keep those guys in my life.
Okay, so the guy that didn't know what he was doing, did you took your time to teach him, or were you just like dismiss?
I think I ghosted.
Ghosted him? Okay.
Yeah, or then I just said that it's not working. But yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna ask the same question. So, Joe, Jojo, the one and only, my favorite brother.
Don't put me in the situation whereby I have to stand in the court of law, you know.
Joe. No, because you have to represent our brothers. It can be
absolutely,
Africans, whoever,
absolutely.
but you are the brother today. Okay, you're gonna
Absolutely,
represent
absolutely.
us.
I agree.
Because most women's, let's say, I'm not okay. Maybe I might wrong, but 80% of women, they don't get satisfied through sex.
Oh yeah.
They don't get satisfied through sex. So with men, they just think that it's pa 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 pa, and then they're happy. The woman is happy, but it's all a lie because women don't get satisfied during that time. So how can you, like I asked Sophie that question, in your own words, how can you spice up your sex life?
Ooh, Diana. That is like, putting honey into my mouth and telling me.
Did you? I can't. Oh my God, guys! Did you just hear how Joe's the voice just changed? Is it me, Sophie? Did you hear that?
I heard that. That
Go
was
on.
smooth.
Okay, go on, Mr.
Yeah.
Smooth Talker. Go on.
Yeah. There's nothing beautiful like.
Please, brothers, listen and listen very carefully. out
There's
there.
nothing beautiful, when you're about to take a journey, yeah? About to take a journey, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. First of all, what you have to do in the morning when the journey begins, you start to process the land.
First, Joe, nobody understand that your language. Speak proper English, I beg.
Diana.
Just
Go
use the
straight to
real
point
words.
now.
Okay.
You are just telling me
when you're
don't
about to do your thing,
What thing now?
intimacy. Okay. You're about to have intimacy.
When
in
you're
the
about to
morning.
have sex, that's what he
Okay,
says.
when you're about to have, hairs.
This guy is shy now. What did happen with
This
you?
girl,
Joe,
eh,
okay, you know what?
she does Instagram on me.
You know what, Joe? We did have our gospel hour this morning, so it's okay. First, God healed the
Okay,
soul.
what if you're
Yeah.
about to have sex with your partner, yeah?
Thank you. Mhm.
Okay, first of all, it has to begin with approach.
A very good approach.
Very good approach.
Mhm.
Some kind of romantic songs, and you set up a dinner. It could be nice to me. Just cook a very nice dish. If you don't know how to cook, now YouTube is there for
Improvise.
everybody.
You can always improvise.
Yeah, just improvise
It's the
something,
effort.
and you can even order food. There's so many ways to do this type of things. Set up a table,
So
and
basically, you're talking about seducing your partner.
in that sense,
Exactly.
in that sense, because then
how
they-
to put her on, basically.
they put her
how
on.
to turn her on.
Sophie, there's so many things that can turn a woman on.
I know.
We are women.
Yeah.
We do know that.
I know.
So it's not about you having the third leg can turn her on. No, not all women.
Yeah.
You understand? No matter how third leg you have, it can't turn her on. But something significant, that wow, once you say that wow factor will come. Oh wow! Even though he
But
don't
that
know
is-
how to do it, he's tried.
Yeah.
But that is seducing. That's how you get. That's like one stage of going towards having sex. Seducement. How?
No,
how
it's
do
your
you
partner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's your partner. No, what I'm trying to say that you create that kind of environment whereby
Yes.
she's already before she's getting close, she's already
Yeah, of course.
know.
But seducing is towards that. That's the
It's
how,
the same thing, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
I understand you. I'm just trying to create that environment. Okay, let
The
put
environment that you're trying to create, it calls
seducing. I know, so doctor, I understand you. I understand very clear. I'm only trying to explain.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you create that kind of mood. When she's in, then when you take her from the bed. And one thing also I want to tell every man, if you are sleeping with your partner every morning, like not sex, no. You guys are on bed, wake up in the morning, always tell her she's beautiful.
Hetty, as soon as you guys woke up,
Tell
praise,
that-
praise.
Kiss her on her forehead and tell
Oh.
her that she's beautiful.
Joe is so nice.
You understand?
As an
Kiss
African
her
man,
on her forehead and tell her she's beautiful, and tell her that you are blessed to have her as a partner.
Oh wow, Joe,
That's it.
Yes.
You understand? Every woman wish to have that word.
Yes. Absolutely.
Going out there. You understand? So the moment she stepped out there, she said that my husband already told me that I'm
She
beautiful.
already had that confidence. That's
You
true.
understand? I have a sister whereby someone, talk about her dress. He said that it's my husband who picked for me.
Wow.
And the person shut up one time. Hands down.
Wow.
That's it. You understand? So your wife have to have that kind of confidence to speak about you. But already when she's coming from home, she's already have this franking face.
You're like, oh, I'm
Because you
going-
piss
yeah.
her off by, what are you wearing? Look at you. And and we have to also trying to stop spoiling the mood. You understand? Maybe she wake up in the morning, she have a very beautiful mood. Even as much, even you messed up, she still want to compromise. But you still want to base on that. Some men want to go back again. They know that kind of argument. You understand? Let also learn how to forget about those things. It's good because those things are the one who pull take women off from us.
Yeah, that's true. Turn off.
So if you want to
It's a
spicy
turn off.
your sex life, comment, reaction,
Compliments. Definitely.
reaction, compliment, and also how you approach and how you relate and how you make the moon, you make the moon look soft, even it's 10 o'clock in the morning, you thought that it's late night.
Damn.
But when okay, I agree. I like when I get compliments, of course.
Yeah,
but,
Sophie. Yeah,
but
yeah.
when it becomes too much, then it doesn't feel that it's genuine.
authentic.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it depends how the man relate to you. You understand? Like me.
Different women like different things. Maybe
Yeah.
the women that Joe has been with, I think Joe maybe sense that maybe those women they lack a little bit of self-confidence. So the only way he can get them to believe in themselves is by empathizing those words in them. You know, oh, you
Of
are.
course.
So
Of course. But then
For me, I'm sapiosexual. Do you know what is sapiosexual?
yes.
It's like, for me, it's the mind. You gotta stimulate my mind. Words don't really impress me. What impressed me is a man who is like very, very intelligent, and like somebody who can carry on a conversation. That turns me on a guy. If I see a guy who just, buy me all these gifts and whatever, say these beautiful words, you're beautiful, you're this, it doesn't do nothing to me. Nothing absolutely, But if he carries a conversation with me, something that I am mesmerized with, something that I'm learning, like I see myself engaging in that conversation, that to me is a turn on.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, that it has so many diversity.
Yeah, there
You
is.
understand?
But
So
as a couple,
that is
living in
individual,
the same
because
house,
you can be B positive, I can be Q positive, I can be F positive. So in as much the blood stands red, but we have different groups. The same thing with the mind.
yeah,
You understand? So at the end of the day, if not all women who love to have much compliment, yes, I agree. But then compliment is something that makes you feel good.
that's
So, you understand?
Of
Yeah,
course.
yes,
Yeah,
of
it makes you
course.
feel good,
of
because
course.
me, some men want their women to give them compliment all the time. I think it have to be vice versa. It have to be the woman rider.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I want you
Both.
to be my queen. You understand? So, and I always said to my partner that if you go out there and no one said you are beautiful, then maybe you have to come home and change your clothes. Because I want you to go out there, I want some other men to say, wow, this is what I'm talking about. That shows how much I appreciate you.
yeah,
You understand? And how much? And I always tell to somebody that never, ever tell to your woman how you address how she looks, because is your responsibility to make her feel good, irrespective of how she
build
looks.
her up. You gotta build
You
her
understand?
up.
So if a woman give birth right now and you expect her that her tummy have to be like 6-pack, I'm sorry, guy, your brain is not good.
Yeah.
No.
That's another That's another topic
You
for another
understand?
episode.
So these are
yeah.
the things that put women off from us. You see a woman doesn't have sex with her husband maybe a couple of months or anything. You are doing something that is not turning her on. So go to the drawing board and rectify those mistakes.
As we said earlier, there are different ladies with different approach. But as couples, married couples who live in the same house, they want to sparkle that sex life again. I mean, there are okay. Let's say as a couple, some women just want to be in the bed. Just take that day off. It would be nice for a man to just clean, cook, surprise that lady. It doesn't take nothing from you guys to do that. Trust me, that effort that you do for that lady will set the tone for the rest of the week. Because the lady will do more than that. Because it's like Joe said, it's vice versa. So if you want, you cannot just feel like I'm the provider. You are, you are the one going to work, bringing all that kind of stuff, and you expect to be pleased. What about the lady? We are all human beings too, So some ladies want guys to be cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids while they rest, and I think it's their right. What do you think about that, Joe, as a man?
You have to go both ways.
Yeah, but if the lady is doing it, it's anyway 90% of the all
That's
time.
what I'm saying. They have to go both ways. That's why I said that if you're a man, you always have to know how to cook. It's very important, because
So you can help out when the lady is sick
because
or something.
you see, listen, please, women do 100% care in the whole entire home. Listen, when I traveled to Ghana, then I said to my mom that God bless you. You know why? My mom have 9 boys, so I have 3, and my brain is bubbling. So I was asking her, how do you manage 9? You understand?
Yeah.
So I always say that women, God specially created them.
Indeed.
So when you have a virtual woman, you hold her with like you are holding egg. You understand? So at the moment you don't hold her and she fails, when egg fell, it do what? Got broken.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? So always learn how to do things. Dishes, if you're a man, don't carry proud, say, I will not wash dishes. Man, your brain is not working. Do things that you know that she's doing at home.
That's true.
She come, you wash the dishes. She come, you the laundry, you take it, you do it. Oh, okay. As for my husband, he's helpful. That word coming out of her, she said with pride, like, yeah. As for my husband, he washed the dishes. That doesn't make you less of a man. No, that doesn't take anything out of you. You understand? It will not change your. It will not change the leadership of your household. No, you understand? But that make you a responsible man.
That's true.
You understand? That make you a responsible man. Some women are looking for those petty things. It's not about you buying Ferrari. It's good. I mean, I don't have that money to buy Ferrari, but do things that they are appreciable, to the woman. Oh, said when I get home, before I reach home, my husband has already done this. Because why? You have been doing it.
Or even before she reach home, let's say both of you guys are, working. She's working and you are working. Those type of intimate text messages you send. Like just this one, you send this kind of messages to your individual person, to turn them on. You're already setting that mood. So when you guys are both coming home, you know what to expect. That's another one for the people who has been in a long, relationship. How to spice up. That's
But Diana, I will come. Let me say this: if you're a woman out there too, also learn how to surprise your man. It's not, you can also maybe like arrange a restaurant. Okay, maybe babe, I want to take you somewhere today. It's nice once in a while.
So you should adapt the European mindset.
It's not European mindset. It's
because African mindset is just about we don't need to go to restaurant. We have food at home.
But we're in 21st century.
I know, but you are thinking like because you are like educated and you're knowledgeable.
All right.
But most
All right.
African men, what
I
I'm talking about. They are just like we don't need to go to the restaurant.
Okay.
We have movie at home. We have food at home. We can watch.
Another beautiful thing that people also don't know, that it's not only restaurant, but you can take your partner to a very quiet place that nobody is there.
Exactly.
All phones are off.
Creating the mood.
You have this
Talk to
one-on-one.
each other, look into her eyes. Like
you understand?
That's the moment you can use to compliment each other. Oh, I appreciate what you did today with the kids. Yes. Or how you handle this situation for me.
I don't want to give people my TikTok, otherwise
But that's why I'm here now. I'm here to give the people.
And also try as much to take your lady for an ice cream ride. They have this thing called late night ride. You sit in the car, two of you ride maybe like 2 hours in the car.
You can tell Joe is a 90 lover type. Those 90 loves?
Ice cream. Eat some ice cream. You get some ice cream. You listen to old school music. You know
what? I'm sure most of the girls listening right now, they're going, oh.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Go on, Joe, before I interrupt you.
These, they are very nice. You take her to a movie. You watch some very beautiful. It's not. You have a TV home. You have Netflix home. Don't get me wrong. It's all good. But then, movie theater is something that if you take a woman to, you grab some popcorn. You sit, you watch the movie. She had this sweet, kind of like memory in her. Already when she's getting home, she know what is going to happen. You don't need to say anything. You understand? But if you don't create the atmosphere and you reach home, you expect she will knock your hand. Because already the man is kick. So before you go into those things, you have to soft the brain. You understand? So when she get home, you understand, you don't have to say anything. There is cook already. You start to eat the food.
So as Joe was saying, remember to mix up your date night. Always make time for date night. You don't need to get ready together or arrive and leave the place together. You can also, hey guys, here's another idea: hotels. You can spend the night somewhere.
Yes.
In a different venue, new place. Take a ride, go somewhere to Tampere. If you live in Helsinki, that's obviously. If you live in Helsinki, go somewhere that you haven't been before. Spend one night somewhere that, you guys know you haven't been before.
No, but even staycations, even if you live in Helsinki, it's something special if you go to a hotel for the night.
And if you cannot afford a hotel, create one in the living room. Make something extraordinary, from ordinary to extraordinary. It's just about the effort. Build that intimacy. That's how you build the intimacy. Intimacy doesn't come like, hey, I want you now. Come here and give me some of that.
You know, it's very funny. I know a guy who said that he would never take his wife to a restaurant.
Yeah, I was just telling you about the village mindset,
I
people.
was like, when actually I was like, wow. Wow.
But you can't blame him though, because that's what he's seen all his life, Maybe the dad never, brought his mom out, so he never
No, but Diana,
experienced that.
you are living in a country whereby you see people doing it every day. So you want to tell me you don't learn?
Yeah.
You don't learn?
Yeah, you learn, but some people are just stingy like that. They just think it's a waste of money.
Hey.
So for me, the question basically is not even up to the man, it's the woman. Would the woman be with a guy like that? And if the woman is with a guy like that, then you have to ask that woman the question like, okay, what's wrong, Anyways, let's go to more deeper stuff. So guys, we have started the basis. The basis is how to get in the mood by sending messages, those sweet, nice messages. If you guys are not with each other at work or something, but if you're home, get that mood on, help your partner to clean, cook, whatever, to set that tone. Praise her. As Joe said, kiss her in the forehead and wish her good morning and say how beautiful she is. That's a good turn on for a girl. And for a lady, I think, for ladies, mostly what men would appreciate is just maybe make some nice food, breakfast, some massages, some kisses. I think for me, that's what men's, especially the guys who need that intimacy, because there's some men who don't like intimacy, Joe, by the way. You know what I mean? Because there's two types of intimacy, Sophie. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Some men, they only care for intimacy when they are so horny in the sense that they just want sex. But some men, they love intimacy, they love that cuddling, they love that kissing, they love that, they love the body to body type of intimacy. But most men, they just want to have that intimacy when they are in the mood. When they are not in the mood, they don't think about the woman, they don't think about nothing. All they think about is their self and their needs and what they have to do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Amen to that.
They're selfish. Now, talking about what they have to do, let's go to masturbation, guys. As couples, do you think masturbation, is allowed in a relationship?
Of course.
Of course, says Sophie. Sophie says, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, there's... sorry. Okay, please, Karen,
Go on.
sorry.
So the thing is that's one way to spice up the relationship. That's one way to spice up the sex life. You can masturbate in front of your partner, or you can do it together, or whatnot. You can watch something together and get into the mood, or anything like that. But yeah, masturbation, of course, because in that way you know what you like and what you don't like. That's how you get to know yourself and get to know all those things what you like in sex.
I agree with you on that. What about you? What's your take on that, Joe? Joe is getting shy, guys. Okay.
But do you think that we can call that masturbation?
Yes. Why not?
I mean, with your partner.
No, but if you
yes.
do it yourself,
When you're with
of course it's called masturbation.
Or pleasing yourself, if you're allowed to say that, when it comes
Okay,
to
maybe
yourself.
maybe my mind is something else. Maybe I was thinking that maybe you doing it alone, I can categorize that as a masturbation. I don't know.
But that's pleasing yourself. You are doing it.
Self-gratification. Okay.
You can do it for her, or she can do it for you, or then separately you guys are like Sophie just described.
Yeah, of course. To me, it's supposed to be. It has to be in the foreplay. Is good. It all helps a lot. I mean, it's not the time that you have to drop it in. You understand?
Is it something that you advise couples who have been together for long?
That's what I'm saying. That is good. It's good. So it means it's not a sin. Once you're a couple, it's about pleasing each other.
Pleasing each other.
So it's not a time that you have to drop it in. You understand?
Exactly. So you
Yeah.
have to warm the engine up first, you know?
No, it's not necessarily dropping it in all the time, but once in a while you can have this, foreplay, masturbating stuff. You understand? You can have it, it's not necessarily you dropping it in. You understand?
So when it comes to foreplay and masturbation and all that, what do you guys think about toys and all that kind of good stuff?
I will not buy with the toys.
Mm-hmm.
No, I will not buy with the toys.
Have you ever tried a toy
No,
on your woman?
I don't even want to think about it.
Have you ever tried it though?
That's why I said no.
Okay, so you don't want to think about it, you don't want to try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a tax by the way. You should definitely try that on a woman,
Nah.
and then get back to me on that.
Nah.
Because
I'm natural toy.
yeah. Did you guys hear that?
I didn't say anything.
Oh God, Joe says natural toy. Sophie, don't you agree that toys are definitely necessary?
Of
when it
course,
comes to
sometimes
especially
sometimes it is necessary. Yeah, some women they don't, for example, get an orgasm without a toy.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then
Exactly.
it can spice up. You can try different kind of toys. There's so many, and as in like adult toy, there's even games. There's like, for example, there's this dice,
Yeah.
and it says that
It's a sex game.
yeah, like what you should do
Yeah,
to
what
your partner.
position you should do and what kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's actually very interesting. I've seen that.
Diana,
I've seen that. Yes.
you see, I'll be authentic. So
You know,
once
but
I'm
this
coming.
is what you men's think. You be authentic.
no.
But maybe no woman have told you guys. You know what? I don't like this. How you do this
I
thing.
don't need, listen, I don't know, but I'm one person that I learned a lot.
Okay,
there are so many
you are a
programs on
pleaser.
YouTube.
You are a pleaser. You like to please your women's in that area.
Hey, be careful.
You are in my show right now.
No,
so.
no. My woman, see, you put as an S.
No, I mean your woman. Sorry, guys. I mean woman.
Hey, I don't die.
Oh my God.
I don't die.
Okay, guys.
I don't die.
We're gonna take a short break, then we're gonna come back soon. Stay
I
tuned
don't
for this
die,
hot and spicy conversation with Chat with Miss D. Stay tuned, guys.
On my knees, I've been praying for the Father to bless
I
me.
don't die. I don't die. I don't die.
Especially if you ever meet one name
Hey.
if you don't give up, it turn matter. Close thy legs, don't
what
get
time are we
to
finishing?
don't make it up, it won't be on.
What time are we finishing?
They will send me message soon.
Oh, that was the best. Thank you.
Okay, that was our beautiful Ebony, who's right now in the heaven with
Yeah.
May your soul rest in peace, Ebony. I don't remember the song name, but it's a beautiful song. So as we were saying before, anyway, I meant Joe, woman, not women. So sorry for my English, guys. So we were talking about masturbation. Masturbation in a sense that is it harmful in a relationship? Joe and Sophie thought that no, it wasn't very healthy in a relationship, right?
Of course, it depends. If it's gonna be like too much that you're masturbating alone and then you don't feel like having sex with your
Yeah,
partner,
that's what it
that's
Yeah.
how it's harmful.
Okay,
But
that's what Joe was referring to earlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then
When you do it together.
if you do it together, and of course sometimes if you have like longer periods with your partner that you're not able
But
to
that's
meet
what
up.
I said that is it that called masturbation? I think it's foreplay. That's a word probably I will use it for. Because masturbating is like you doing it individually.
No, of course it's masturbation when you do it like to yourself.
When you do it to yourself, is
No.
individually.
Foreplay
yes.
would be if you would do it
you
to
are
someone.
together
Yes.
and you are having this sex thing.
You
but
can masturbate in
so-
front of someone.
Let's
Okay,
just
okay.
imagine.
I understand
Did
now.
you
Yeah.
imagine the whole scenario?
No, I don't imagine anymore.
Okay, guys.
If I only these studios, you put me to the court of law.
Guys, we're gonna have a part 2 of this conversation. So we have 10 more minutes to be on live. Then we'll be done. But anyway, so about masturbation, if it's harmful for a couple in a relationship, it's not harmful. It's actually very healthy, depending on if they do it together.
Yeah.
So make sure, please, the most important thing for intimacy and how to spice up your sex life is actually through communication. You communicate the woman needs and the man's needs. You know, we all have different needs and how we are, well satisfied when it comes to sex. Some women like just raw sex when it comes to no touching, just raw stuff. And then some women like to be, like Joe was just describing, like from the money, just praises, and all that love and romance.
Warm up.
Yeah, put some effort to it. Buy some flowers. Make her feel special, like the queen that she is.
Absolutely.
And then the night will be a blessed night for both of you guys. So that's the main ingredients. By communicating, hey, honey, I noticed that you like this thing. Do you want me to do it more to you? And how do you like to be pleased? Don't just think that you are the man, you know how to satisfy him, boom, 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 and that's it.
Yeah, Diana.
Yeah, go
and
on,
also, some ladies also need to learn how to call for.
Call for what?
Because some lady, I say, for me to say that, okay, maybe I feel you today, honey. They feel so like to say those type of things.
They feel shy, you mean?
I will not even say shy. Probably say that, if I say it, I will not say it. That kind of,
it's egoist.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
they feel some type of
yeah,
ego. So the men appreciate when the ladies are more vocal about it?
Yeah, because, for example, it's nice. A lady will say to you, maybe my baby will say to me, today I'm going to, I'm going to ride you. That kind of
so men
joke, that kind of,
So the women should take the initiative.
Yeah,
initiative.
Yeah.
So it turns some certain guys on. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, okay. And then the guy say, oh, okay, you in the mood, huh?
Yeah.
That kind of joke.
Okay.
It spices the sex life on. So all the time the man is yearning for you.
That's
You
true.
understand?
That's true.
But if you become stiff, all the time the man have to work hard. For how long he'll be working hard?
That
So
is true.
basically, when Diana was talking about the some messages or something, that can include that sexting.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. You're
You can-
flirting. You're
yeah.
flirting with each other. It's like even though you've been together 10, 20 years, but that flirting, that good energy, the friendship, that pant that you have on tonight, oh, it make me want to do something to you. That's already a starting,
Bam.
And then you can take it from there depending on the conversation. But Joe, I must tell you, most people don't know how to flirt back. Because you can tell a lady that, oh, you look so sexy with this dress. And then she'll respond to you, oh,
Thank
yeah?
you.
Do you get what I mean? How would you take it from there? Because that's already a turn off. So if you're going to flirt with somebody, make sure that the person also give you that same energy back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
some men
Don't know. Some men don't know how to give that energy
No,
back.
no, that's why I use some men.
Yeah.
I didn't say all.
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
Some will give back. Some will not give back. So I'm only talking from the aspect of those who will give back.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if a woman out there don't feel too big to say, today I'm going to ride it. Hey, how do you want it today? Or do you want it up? Do you want it down? Do you want it Caesar?
They
Do
should
you
go
want it
all
straight?
out. They should go
You
all out.
understand?
Huh?
That kind of thing. You understand? It's really, put the man to a hot seat. You understand? I'll say, okay, she's coming in. What do I have to bring in? But
Is it a turn on for men? Because some men, I think they are very intimidated by that. When women come too strongly
Yeah.
to them.
that's why you use the word some. So it means it's not all.
Okay.
You understand? Good.
Yeah, we can't
So-
generalize.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
exactly.
So once it's not all,
Mm.
that's it. So me like this, if a woman said that to me, your invitation is so heavy.
You are welcoming the invitation, basically.
I'm telling you, I'll take you to America.
Did you guys hear that? So
Yeah.
some men like Joe, right? You
Yeah.
gotta come up
You know-
front and tell them what you want and what you mean.
No, you don't come home.
Yeah.
You don't have to come, please.
And then there are some men, they're like little like cats, meow. You gotta a little bit, put some work.
But for those of my brothers who the woman will come to you and say, hey, baby, look hot and all that, say, you are a spoiled girl. Please stop that narrative. It's a village talk, hands down.
What is this spoil guy? Spoil guy. Stop. What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that
Is that how
maybe
they-
maybe your girlfriend walked to you, say, "Hey, baby, you look hot today."
Yeah.
What do you mean I look hot today? Am I a woman? You know, it's
Yeah.
a compliment.
That is true.
Accept it and say, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah. So
Ah.
you want the woman to be in their feminine energy, basically, receiving energy.
Boom.
We're
together.
just too tough. Yeah, we're just too tough to just,
You know?
take a compliment.
And
Yeah.
Diana, mind you,
Mm.
some lady also have tried, but their men are not reciprocating.
They're not.
So that's where the problem comes in.
That's true.
So for those of the men who are stiff in their comfort zone, come out from there and also be a bit vulnerable. You know, don't be so strong headache like me and this. No, bro, come out of that.
Be willing to compromise.
You
Be
understand?
willing
Come
to
out of
adapt.
that.
Yeah.
Come out of that, and face the reality. In this 21st century, both sides can come together and do your thing. You don't have to. Even by a pastor, you still do.
I mean, pastors are even more wicked than that. You don't want to go there.
I know. Some pastors,
They be like, hallelujah.
Some pastors.
Anyways, guys, as you have seen, this was part 1 of how to spice up your sex life. So I hope you guys definitely learned some valid lessons from here. So number 1, you got to learn how to appreciate that lady or that man that you're with, by giving them compliments and appreciation. Show some appreciation. And number 2, if you are both working class, individuals, learn how to spice it up through text. You can send from the office some sexy laundry picture like, hey, you like what you see? Spice it up. Get them in the mood. Number 2, you can book a hotel if you don't have a hotel somewhere. Just put some effort. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not only nighttime when you close the lights, pam, pam, pam. That's not how you spice up the thing, because you don't do that. You gotta spice it up from the morning, from the beginning. How you communicate.
Yes.
How you communicate, how you stimulate their brain and everything like that. Remember, guys, happy wife, happy life.
And those of you, the ladies, your boyfriend will say to you that I love you. Say thank you.
So yeah, don't ask why you love me. Just say, oh, I love you too.
A friend of mine said to his wife that I love you, and the wife asked him why. So he called me and said, I don't understand. No. I said, this woman that I love her. She said, why?
Because maybe that man has cheated before, and now she's thinking that he's
No,
done
but
it again.
That I don't know. But then,
We women were like this.
if a
especially
man
when-
said I
yeah.
loved you, what do you have to, replicate back? Like, what do you have to say to him?
We have intuition. Isn't that right, Sophie?
Yes, we do.
We have intuition. Because when a woman knows a man loves her, she feels it. She wouldn't say why. But because the why has a big statement behind that why.
Okay.
Exactly.
He must have hurt her in the past.
So
So when you say I love you, she goes in the past and thinking that, what has he done again?
Yeah, exactly.
That was her why.
So then I said to him, okay, if she
Yeah.
don't respond that, then tell her, okay, I hate you.
Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this was it
I'm
for
just
this
joking.
part 2 of how to spice up your sex life. So stay tuned for part 2. And this was Joe, Sophie. Thank you for coming once again. We will
Thank
continue
you.
this discussion another time.
Yeah, thank you. Listen out there and be authentic to your partner, be truthful, stay clear, and
And just know sex is a beautiful thing.
and
So
yeah,
Remember to have sex.
the faithfulness is out, but just be authentic.
Sophie said what?
Remember to have sex.
Have lots of it. It's very healthy.
Listen, if you're a man out there and you don't do it 5 times in a week, please, according to doctor, not be me talk 'em. It's likely you can get prostate cancer, so please be careful.
So we're advising all men, especially married couples. You have it free in your home. You can have different style every day. Come on. Take these lessons and adapt it to your
It's
life,
sweet.
okay? We are out for today. Stay tuned, guys. This was Jesse Radio Chat with Miss D. We're out.
Sure.
Yes.
boy.